So yeah, let me say. It's like this. Sisters. You say you got the kids at home. You say you struggling. You say you stressed. And I respect that you have to be stress relieved or you have to do some things that make you feel less stressed. Just be responsible. And accountable. You see, it ain't nobody's fault that when you go outside, men try to talk to you. That's what they're supposed to be doing. But you are the reason how they talk to you. Trust and believe that. Now, I'm a man. I don't recall the last time I was even in a child's state of mind. I've been like this since like 6 or 7. Trust me. But that is fact. Look, you want to attract that dude who you think is intimidated by you. Some of those guys that you think be intimidated by you, that's why they don't come at you a certain type of way. And I see sisters do that. What they'll do is say, okay, now they mad at the guys who come at them all the time because maybe one of them ain't the one they want. But then they be talking shit about the one who don't come at them, talking about, oh, I'm intimidating to you. I intimidate you. Oh, because I'm a strong woman, I intimidate you. I'm here to tell some of you sisters, it's not an intimidating thing that's going on. So in some cases there is. I'm saying some. I'm not even saying in most cases. In some cases there is an intimidating factor there. Really, there is. But let me tell you something. You caught up in the sexual race too. That bullshit mindset. That one race is I mean gender, that's what I meant. Is stronger or faster or smarter than the other due to some testing. Let me tell you something. There's no test to prove life situations and survival instincts that might or might not kick in certain situations. There's no test. There's no test when your life is on the line, your ass out there, boy. Trust that. So that who's smarter and all of that shit don't count for real. That's some man-made shit to further separate and divide people with these different mental constructs that's going on. But let me get back to the grapes. So some guys won't say nothing because they're respecting and want to further the mind, so they want to keep conversing. See, it's a turn on to some guys that you not so quick to give it up. But you wouldn't know that because you caught up thinking that that's what men want. Because you don't know shit yet. Because some of these women ain't telling y'all the truth either. Like some of these men weren't telling us the truth. Like some of the ways that some of the men were telling us that was men like, it wasn't. It really wasn't. A lot of the ways that women should be and carry themselves because of the vessel that they are, they really don't do it because they weren't shown it. So you got those who are going to say, well, they wasn't given a chance because at the time that was going on, a lot of the men wasn't there. So a lot of the ladies was taking on the men responsibilities too as well. So who gives the women the right to say what's a man responsibility? But when he states what a woman responsibility should be, then it's, oh, you just being a man. What? What? Tell me what you think my responsibility should be, and then I'll tell you what I think your responsibility should be. We're going to meet and agree, or meet and agree to disagree, but we're going to fix it or something, or move on. It ain't going to just be one-sided. So you want an upstanding dude, take the bonnet off. Some sisters say, well, men talk to you anyway. I'm here to tell you, even if he talked to you and he drive a Benz and he's a corporate worker or he's a lawyer, a doctor, whatever you want to call him, mentally, if he was attracted to someone who was out in public, gallivanting around in night clothes and a funky, greasy ass bonnet, then something still is wrong with him as a man. Really? Really? Coming from a man. But let me come in defense. I'm not going to say defense, but I have to play devil advocate here because I want you to know that I'm unbiased because I'm just giving you it in a nutshell. Now, to men defense. The men who gonna say, oh, bro, you a hater. What type of shit you on? I love to see pajamas. You know what I'm saying? There is a certain attraction level to it for men, though. Because of the way they fall off you. Because of the way they fit the body. Because of the way when the wind swing, if they're the right pajamas and everything, you know, like y'all be wearing, it fits you. It form fit the way the wind blow and you can see the body figure. But that's for in the home desire. So, if what you are buying that gives your man at home that let me touch you desire, I want to be next to her, cuddle her, and maybe jump something off desire, and you're wearing it outside, why are you mad when men come at you and the only thing they come at you with is lines or some type of scheme that's trying to get you back to the place where it looked like you're supposed to be because you're dressed like bedtime, Betty? Fucking bonnet head, pajama slippers, dirty, greasy foot ass. Ooh. Hold on. I can't believe how our sisters act. But talk as if they expect so much. Then when you get it, you don't know how to accept it. Because most of you have never seen what a man look like for real. When you see one and one is exposing itself to you or one has been around you, you won't know what he looks like. Because he's a lot more than just a look. He's a look. He's a feeling. He's a whole projection, and vice versa for you men. Most of you won't know what a real woman or even come into a real woman in your life because you won't know how to look for one because you've never seen one. And this is no shots to the moms and no shots to the single parent fathers and the men who were around. But as it comes to what a man should be doing and a woman should be doing to make themselves progress in society, it can clearly be seen that kids learn by what they see and not what they're told. And if generation after generation after generation have done nothing but copycat and worsen then it should be obvious and very clear what the situation is. There comes a point in time when someone is going to come around, be able to interpret what's been going on and give it back so that we can fix it or start to fix it. If we know that better and greatness and success and all of the things that we use as symbolic gestures of higher, if we know all of these things, then we should be trying to fit ourselves within the matrix under those guises. Everybody wants to be something, but actually don't want to be it at all. Because if you did, he or she, you would be working toward it. But then you come to find out you become jealous because you can't achieve it, or people around you are achieving it and you still can't figure out why you're not achieving it because you won't latch on to the right energy. It becomes a negative feed to you. It's too strong. Take the do-rag off. Fix yourself. I get tired of hearing people say, oh man, I don't give a fuck about what people think about what I wear or how I look. That's fucked up. And it's a lie. Because see, you pick and choose. I've seen people do it. You pick and choose. So you're very coherent on different ways to move. You just won't apply it for real to progressive or positive movement. Which says a lot about you. So you want to say, I can wear what I want to wear, or look how I want to look, and it should be no problem. But at the same time, you don't want to look the best of it. Then you're mad at what comes towards you. Simple as that. You know why you ain't never seen a dog run up and try to hump a pig? Because a dog knows that that's a pig. And he probably should leave it alone. Because it's not going to be doing him any good to hump that pig. Well, it's just like women and men. Women, you know where shitty men are and where they congregate. You know what they look like, how they walk, how they dress, how they talk. Don't give me that, oh, well, just because I talk slang don't mean I... Look, let me tell you something. Knowing better means that whether you talk slang or not, you've put some effort into learning higher vocabulary, bro. You could talk all the slang and talk that, you could be this and that all you want to. The game comes on a lot of different levels. There are very few who are able to carry it over. And I've seen from those few, even professionals and some of those rappers or athletes that y'all talk about, in various other situations where that same person that's telling you that actually does the opposite. Quit being fooled. This the new shit. Quit watching TV. Start attracting yourself to people that's attracted to the same things or harnessing energy that's positively charging you. Get off the TV, get you some YouTubers, because that's the new platform. People to people contact, and that's what y'all scared of. That's why I hear people say, well, man, I ain't into that YouTube. But you the same people that's watching it. You the same people that'll go watch a tutorial. What are you talking about? Oh, I don't watch TV. You watch YouTube? Well, get into it. Put yourself in the algorithm, because a couple years in, that's gonna be the class separator. Hollywood gonna be gone. It's up to you to independently now entertain yourselves. Prove the beings that you are. Charge and rise up. You want to meet better women, girls, so-called queens? Take the bonnets off. Start attracting what you think you want towards you. You want that dude, that balling dude who about that business? Well, why don't you go outside looking like you about some business and quit complaining? Sick of that. If you know the truth, then you know why black women have the opportunities they have and who gave it to them and why. You treat it like, oh, you worked hard for that. It was systematically put like that. How you above your oppressors, female? Y'all ain't thinking, huh? Y'all ain't thinking? Boy. When given power, one does not know really what to do with it. Instead of empowering that king that they look for, they don't. They charge themselves. And then dub themselves the he. What? And then blame? Stop playing. Men too. Men too. Now I can say this because I'm a father. I'm a father of many. I can't say that I've always been the best father to all. Or a father to a couple if. But I've never been a bad father. Depending on how you want to determine what bad is. If being absent because of whatever the situation is bad, yeah, I beg to teeter on that too, that narrative. But that's a horse of a different color, of a different pasture, on a different day. We still on the AVE. Coffee talk, that AVE, that is. And we on them bonnets and do-rags. For the do-rag bros. I don't get why it's necessary. I used to have waves. I used to have 360s. They were faint because I got some kinky. It take real brush time, but I'm telling you, I had some faint 360s all the way around before. One thing for certain, I was not a do-rag wearer. Like that. Not like that. Did I wear one? Yeah, to serve its purpose. I was never one to want to have it outside because I wanted to show my waves off. What are you brushing for if it's not to show the wave? To see that sunlight glisten up off them ripples. Oh, my fault. Yeah. But yeah. So, them do-rags, bro. You looking for the lady who ain't got 7 kids and ain't doing nothing with herself, don't want nothing better but the next dude that's going to pay for this month's food. Get your ass that do-rag off. Pull your pants up. Loosen them up some. Put on a shirt that goes past the belt line. And take them bulky ass shoes off. I'm just saying. You see the professionals that you go see and get your consultation, and the professionals that you see, a lot of y'all don't even experience professionalism for real. But a lot of, when you're at the doctor's office or emergency room, and those doctors that you think is the highest of professional that you've actually ever been around for real, the way that they dress, their pants are up. So you say that's dressing white and I don't want to pull my pants up. And I thought you were playing the game. I thought you were playing the game to win. It's clear you don't even know the rules, bro. See, those, man, I don't give a fuck how people think on how I look and what I got on today and all of that bullshit. That's just an admission. That's just an admission that you don't know how the fuck to play this game at all. So you're trying to get ahead, trying to think that you're being independent by doing that and acting like that or saying that. Clearly, you don't know how to play the game. You got your checker shit out. People don't put their chessboards out here and put their pieces together and started moving. Better get yourself together. Real talk. Because see, you trying to gain bag in a society that plays by one game, and you trying to go so hard against the grain that you can't win. Not at that game. That's an impossible game. Because it don't exist to no one's paradigm but your own. Now one could say, well, couldn't you just fabricate this game within your own construct and then make all the rules? One could do that. Those who are adept and know that that's exactly what's existing. But when you think you know that exists and you fail to want to play the game, then that's almost an oxymoron. All this what you think you know now, and you gonna move like this, and you still look. Let me tell you something. Everybody bullshitting until they get to where they're going. Everybody is bullshitting. Simple as that. So you want to get the high end of the bag. The high end of the bag is over there in that room. Now, these rooms, not the trick rooms yet, but I'm saying, just listen. The high end bag is over there. That's the $100,000. That's where you want to be, though. You're trying to, and you know your ideals are worth that. But because you got this thing in your head where, oh man, I ain't got to change. What's wrong with shaving and getting yourself together to go in here and be the best you can be? Why just say, oh, I'm just going to go like this? That's not the best you could be, because if it was, you wouldn't dress up to go to funerals. You wouldn't dress up just to look nice to go on a date with a girl you just been knowing for about 2 hours. Y'all don't know shit. Put the do-rag down. Pull your pants up. Put that belt on right. You can loosen up when you get back home. Say that shit for home. Take that bonnet off. Girl, hang them pajamas up. Wash them slippers. Young brothers, leave them Crocs in the house. Matter of fact, there is no reason for you to even have them on. It's getting real serious out here. That's why it'd be necessary for y'all to take a stroll down the AVE. And I'm glad y'all be here with me. Now, I know that some of y'all be disagreeing with what I'm saying. Some of y'all ain't gonna like it. Some of y'all gonna think I'm just blowing smoke and talking shit. But it's all to the good. Because guess what? Your favorite artist, your favorite actor, your favorite whatever that ain't you doing nothing, you could say the same about them. Support your own. Come on now. Get with it. Coffee Talk AVE. I'll be right back.